we'll get into that thrilling Florida victory, but back to the point for the hat reveal. We're going to do it early today because today I'm leaving the hat on. As Joe Cocker would say, you can leave your hat on. A little different connotation there. I'll go first. Okay. You may be waiting for this one to bust out. This might be my newest hat. It's certainly one of my newest, and so we're going to do a little brand support. We're going to celebrate the Gators Natty. We're going to do a little brand support. You can see here, LaFave.
I got my boy LaFave.
Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the story on this hat, and he can give the background on the the company and the hat and the involvement overall. But the story here is my man E.T. brought us in a hat one day. Right? Brought us in a LaFave. He got Dan one also.
I think it was your birthday.
Okay.
And Dan just happened to look
he just glommed off, didn't he?
Didn't he?
Son of a so-and-so.
Mooch.
Yeah.
Medium mooch.
So anyway, I'm not sure about the fit on me. I'm trying to embrace it. What do you think? Neutral standpoint.
It makes you look 21, man.
Okay.
It's like a lot of stuff that you do.
Yeah. Well, I shaved today too. I'd be hell on that guy at the carnival. I walked up to the dude at the carnival today and said, age and weight, he losing.
You could be that dude at the college party that graduated a long
Thank you.
time ago.
Yeah, I got a little hoodie today. Yeah, you're right. You got to fool him. You got to fool me.
Right.
Now, look, the other side of that, let me not shave for 5 days and, come in some boomer clothing.
Right.
You peg me at 60, brother. I got a wide range, man.
Right, his range.
So, all right, I got the LaFave Gators hat on today as we celebrate Florida's national championship in golf. And again, warning, you're going to hear a lot of college golf today when the happy dance starts at 7-8 today. So there's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hat'll stay on. Pump the brand.
A little bit behind the hat. So Casey LaFave, who is a local here in Jacksonville, and you're a big Jaguars fan. I met him at a Jaguars game one day.
Of course you did. You meet everyone.
And he was telling me how he's a fan of me because, he's a listener of 1010. I'm like, man, I'm a fan of you. And that's when I really started to notice his hats. And he'll drop his hats. Whenever he does, he drops them at 904. He's a graduate from Florida, and he has all these different style of hats, whether it's Jaguars, whether it's Gators. And whenever he does the drops, Jeff, at 904, they sell out within minutes.
And it's a different material. This is kind of like a light corduroy even?
Corduroy.
Yeah.
Right. He's known for having the corduroy hat. So if you see the Jaguar emblem with the corduroy on there, it's him.
I've decided I'm going to wear this. I'm going to get you got to wear them in a little bit, right? Sometimes you got to get them going. He says I look, what he's got me at a college party. I think I should probably embrace that look and ride this out, fool them as long as you can.
I made sure I wanted to make sure I hooked my boys up. Keep my boys up to date and in style, man.
Yeah, well, again, pumping the brand here. Every time I turn to the left and look into those big brown eyes of yours, they're going to see the brand right there.
Yes, sir.
Where are we at? YouTube, Facebook, all over the place.
We on YouTube, we on Facebook, we on Twitter.
All right, cool. Already on the YouTube feedback is,
right,
straight fire on the
straight
hat.
Fire,
so,
right.
There we go. What this tells me is, we got to do a mass reveal here so I can start wearing the hats that I like every day.
Right, yeah.
Maybe I'll put this in. I've come one thing that has happened is I've revisited some hats that I thought maybe either I didn't like or I didn't like the way they fit, but kind of like the style. Well, and it changes a little bit. Like what used to feel like you were wearing a fire engine hat.
Uh-huh.
Like my generation grew up with a tighter, crisp, turnt bill. The hat
fit maybe.
The hat sits more like the shape of your head kind of deal.
Right.
So for my generation, sometimes when these hats came along and they now they build them higher and they just at first they looked like you were wearing like a fireman's helmet, right? But like as time goes and you see more and more of the hats that are out and about and that's the look, they don't look like that anymore.
The evolution of the hat.
Yeah,
baby.
so an evolution of your own perception and perspective of the hat. So I found a couple as we've pulled them out here that have got me back on track. So what do you got in there?
So I was trying to be funny. I was hoping that
trying to be funny.
I was hoping that the boys got a sweep because this is actually one of my favorite hats. Just the look and the color. The classic.
He was
Oakland
hoping
A's.
for a sweep.
I was hoping for a sweep.
My guy.
Because I don't know when else I could wear this hat.
And here he comes in with the A's garb as my Braves go out and salvage Game 3 of series yesterday.
It's just a good looking, like the colorways together. I just like it.
Hick and I have talked about, we both experienced this when again, let's take it down memory lane again. Some of you, I hope this registers for. Shoot, if you've been to a ball game, this probably registers. But, Major League Baseball, we used to love when you're a kid to get those plastic helmets. You know what I mean? Like a batting helmet, not for protective use, it'll say stamped underneath. Those were super popular back in the day. And I always liked that A's look right there with the green and the gold. And I got an A, one of the, because if you're lucky enough to go to a few Major League Baseball games, you get your team and then you start picking out some others. You're a little kid, man. You're playing wiffle ball in the back. You got, 4 Major League, not for protective use helmets. And point being, pretty sure I remember, as we've told these types of stories before, that Hick did the same thing with the A's. So, yeah, it's a good choice. Too bad you're a big fat loser this morning.
Right.
So enjoy that L.